As we were gone sailing. This is Henry Martin, the Lofty Tall Ship. We're in Dadgad tuning, D-A-D-G-A-D. Not that I need to explain that. And our one chord is just this. One finger, right there, D. My little intro figure there. And by the way, this I hadn't heard this song done in this way, but I like this sort of fast waltz time, 3/4 time. It feels like it has that triplety hero feel that you get in so many pirate movies, and you know, John Williams scores and Hans Zimmer scores and that sort of thing. So the opening figure is this. This is one of those songs where the verse is on the 5 chord, and that's this. As we were gone sailing, 5 cold frosty nights. We go back to 1 there, and you can play the 3rd there if you like. We were gone sailing, 5 cold frosty nights, 5 cold frosty nights. 4 days, 4 chord. 4 days. 'Twas there. We stay on the 4 chord. I love the chord structure in this song. It's really cool. 'Twas there we espied a lofty one called ship 5. She come bearing down for honor's brave boys. You know, it's a folk ballad, so it's the same structure. It's going to repeat. I changed the chords up a little bit, but essentially it's just verse after verse, and then just little between the verses, just to spread it out a little bit. So that's essentially all you need to know. But you know, I tried to vary it a little bit as we got further in, as the song develops. So, oh, where are you going, 5? Now that is just 1 but inverted, right, over the 3rd. You, where are you going? You lofty, tall, 4 again, ship, right, same as before, but just with like a passing chord there. How come you to venture so nigh? For I have turned robber upon. So instead of going, you know, 1 there, just inverted. I have turned robber upon salt sea to maintain my 2 brothers and I. So, you know, and then what I'm trying to do is increase the complexity of the chords as we go along. So I can't remember exactly how I did it in the recording, but essentially just adding a little bit extra each time, right? So heave up your choruses. Let go your main sheets, right, which is what we just went over. And bring yourself under my lee, and I will take from you your rich merchant's gold. And I'll turn the bow guns to the sea. So I guess that wasn't too varied, but here's where it starts to build a little bit here for me. I'll not heave up my courses, nor let go my main sheets. I'll not, 1, bring myself. Then we go here to the 5 minor, right? Because the melody gives us that. I'll not bring myself under your lee. So it just makes it, to me, a little bit more, you know, brings a story along, a little, increases the complexity. So I'll not bring myself under your lee. And here you'll not, I can't do this without singing it. You'll not take from me my rich merchant's gold. So, 2 minor. 6 there. And you can play it same thing if you want. The only thing, the reason I let those ring out is because when I go, the strings can ring into that chord there, which again is 1 inverted. So we're going 2, 6, 1, 4, 5, right? You'll not take from me my rich merchant's gold. No, you'll turn my bow guns to the sea. And then I think the battle scene, I'm just strumming just for a little bit more action, a little bit more, again, pirate action. This is a really useful thing you can do in deTUNED, actually. Sorry. There, 5, with that pull on and the hammer on, pull off and the hammer on. And then this is a big massive D1 chord. These two vessels they went, they were fighting for hours. Again, just adding the 3rd over the top there. For more, till at length, so there's our 2 minor. Henry Martin, there's our 6. 1 inverted again. Fetch her a broadside. And she sank, and here's where I went to a different place, which I thought was kind of cool. So we're going to the flat 7. Never rose more, right? And that happens in the last verse as well. Just a cool little change, little bit of tension, I guess. So that was interesting. Anyway, so yeah, just a little bit of arranging, a bit of insight into the way I try and arrange these things sometimes. Hope that was useful. See you on the next one.